Apparently, there is this rare species of lizard that looks exactly like a dinosaur. Ever since I saw this scene in Jurassic Park, I knew I wanted my own baby Velociraptor. Eventually, I found out that you can actually get one of these small dinosaurs as a pet, so I bought one for $350. These little Velociraptor lookalikes are called Quince Monitors. Quince Monitors literally live on an island just like the island in Jurassic Park. These islands are in Indonesia and they're called the Sula Islands. My new little dinosaur traveled all the way from the Sula Islands to the United States. A little box appeared on my doorstep and I was so excited to meet my new pet. He arrived safe and sound in this little bag. I couldn't believe how small he was. I named him Walter. I started training Walter right away to protect me from bugs. He was such a quick learner. I can tell he hunted just like a velociraptor. I couldn't believe that I literally had a small velociraptor as a pet in my house. I kept handling him so he would trust me because I did not want to end up like one of those crickets. All of this was great until I realized there's one major problem. He kept growing and growing. I had him in this enclosure until the reptile room flooded. Then I had to move him into the living room and he absolutely hated it. Once the reptile room was fixed, I created this enclosure just for him. But the problem was, he grew so fast. You can see how big he got. This is him telling me I need a bigger enclosure. Let's head into the reptile room so I can show you what Walter's been doing. He's been tearing his own enclosure to shreds. In the meantime, I headed to Home Depot to get Walter some new mulch. I'm going to clean Walter's enclosure and try to fix the parts he destroyed. I'm going to use these handy dandy tongs to coax him into this plastic tote while I work on his enclosure. Alright, let's see what happens. He was taking a nap in his fish tank. Let's get him to go after this food. He's on the hunt. He's using his fork tongue to follow the scent. Look how fast he is. Alright, come on, Walter. Follow this food. Follow the tongs. Come on, Walter. Come on. Yes, it worked. All right, Walter, see you in a little bit. Woohoo! You can see all the little pink particles from the foam that Walter ripped out. So I'm going to remove everything from the enclosure and clean it. The right side's done. Time to work on the left side. It took about 45 minutes to vacuum up most of these pink particles. Time to clean Walter's favorite place, his fish tank. I drained all the water into the backyard, then brought the fish tank out, dumped out the dirty water, and cleaned it. I also took the filter apart and cleaned that too. Then gave the glass one final scrub. Then filled the tank back up with clean water. Now I'm going back to the right side of the tank to add the mulch. This mulch provides Walter a place to partake in his natural digging behavior. All I had to do then was add the sticks, the plants, and I'm using this plant to hide the part that he destroyed and clean his viewing windows. Then it was time to release Walter, the Quince Monitor, back into his enclosure. So in the next month, my plan is to construct him a Jurassic Park sized enclosure outside in my yard. But until then, he'll have to make do in this enclosure. I can tell he already smells the new mulch. It's crazy how big he's already gotten, and I can't believe he's gonna get much bigger than this. I don't think there's any animal on the planet that looks more like a velociraptor than a Quince Monitor. Here he is digging. Sometimes he likes to burrow himself down into the mulch. I think it gives him a sense of comfort. I'm gonna give him another snack for being such a good lizard. Look how quick he came out of the mulch and grabbed that mouse. So impressive. Before I close his doors, I want to do a little trust exercise. I let him get my scent, and I give him a couple scratches on the head. Because trust me, you do not want to take a bite from one of these guys. Their teeth are as sharp as razors. But Walter's a good boy, and we've had 3 years to build this level of trust. Another cool thing about Quince Monitors is they love going into the water. It's so awesome watching this guy swim around. When I build him that outdoor enclosure, I'm going to give him a huge pond to swim in. I really hope he fully submerges because it's so cool to see him all the way underwater. And there he goes, right underwater. Alright, let's see if he climbs out of his fish tank to keep exploring his enclosure. Every time I clean his enclosure, he loves wandering around and sniffing the new scents with his forked tongue. Let's see if he climbs out of the water. He kind of looks like a little crocodile in the water. There he is, climbing right out of the water to keep wandering around. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, Walter. I love the Beware of Attack Raptor sign. It will go with him to the outdoor enclosure when he moves outside. Bye, Walter.